Talent is extremely important and will impact your business. Magnet has done extensive research within the manufacturing community and has developed the Manufacturing Blueprint, which focuses on the 4 key elements of manufacturing sustainability, which are talent, transformation and technology, innovation, and leadership. All 4 of these pillars depend on having great workers at all levels, including supervision to top management. So losing your key workers on the shop floor or at any level causes great gaps in learning, knowledge loss, and productivity. Recruiting, retaining, and engaging these workers is of utmost importance. There are a wide variety of reasons why workers might leave. In fact, they are very different in each company. It could be due to culture, benefits, supervision, training, working conditions, or any number of things. It can often be difficult to determine these underlying retention and engagement challenges, and frustrating for management when they can't figure out why they are experiencing high worker turnover. Even though exit interviews can be useful, you need to understand what you can do to retain and motivate your current workers. However, there is a powerful research method to help you unearth these often unseen factors contributing to employee turnover and disengagement. Dr. Geri Puleo, one of our talented consultants at Magnet and President-CEO of Change Management Solution, has used grounded theory, a qualitative scientific research method, to create keen insights and provide customized recommendations into the unique situations faced by our clients. Based on conducting and analyzing structured interviews with your current employees, Grounded Theory's methodology only needs a relatively small number of employees to identify your organization's key parameters of satisfaction or dissatisfaction. Through 3 levels of qualitative and quantitative analysis of these interviews, Dr. Puleo then provides recommendations for improvement based on identifying the root problem, and the changes are dramatic. Our clients have experienced significant reductions in employee turnover that not only saved money, but also increased capacity, flexibility, and created a great place to work. We would like to share the stories of 2 different clients Magnet and Dr. Geri Puleo have worked with recently. Snyder Manufacturing is a small company in Dover, Ohio with 75 employees, and G&D is a larger international company with a facility in Twinsburg, Ohio with over 300 employees. First up is Snyder Manufacturing.
We were looking at improving our retention and improving our morale and working on the culture at Snyder Manufacturing. And so just being able to, with the high demand for labor, trying to be able to make certain we were able to fill all the positions we had and fill them with the right people to do the job too. It was somewhat new. We had considered doing employee surveys, things like that, but not having a third party come in and do an actual one-on-one interview with a large portion of our employees. And then on top of that, to be able to put all the information together and put data and facts to back up everything that was being presented to us. Because a lot of times you have a hunch, you have an assumption, but you don't really have the facts to back it up. And this was great because we were able to actually see information to back up what was being presented to us. We were kind of lumping everyone together and thinking that everyone had the same thoughts on whether it be overtime or whether it be pay. And what we found out, and it was very clear, is there was a real different opinion based on the amount of years the employee had with the company. If they were a new employee versus someone that had worked with us for 30 years, they had a completely different opinion on overtime and pay and benefits. And what was important to one group of employees, it wasn't as important. There were other things that were more important with those. So we would have went about trying to correct some of these issues in the wrong way because we would have focused solely on one group. And we had to look at it a little different and come up with ways that we could change things that were going to affect both our new employees and our long-term employees.
As you can see, Snyder Manufacturing had incredible results in retaining workers in their small company. The second company we will introduce is G&D, a much larger company. You will see that grounded theory works here as well, but the impact is even larger now that they're implementing grounded theory at all their facilities internationally.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Geri Puleo, and I am very pleased to be here with Jess Hogan, who is the Continuous Improvement Manager for G&D. And Jess is one of our previous clients, and he's going to be sharing his experience of working with us. So, Jess, thank you so much for being a part of this. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start off at the beginning. What workforce development challenge did we help you to solve?
Yeah, so our situation here at G&D was one of low retention, high turnover, and a lack of supportive training tools and an environment to learn. And that's kind of why we reached out to Magnet for some support on that.
And I think one of the challenges in workforce development is you're dealing with people, and it's not quite as easy as analyzing what's going on with your machinery from one machine to another in that work process. And I agree with you. I think that when you really know how to do in-depth interviews with employees, it just opens up all of these insights, which is data that you can use to make informed decisions.
I would say that the support and advice and recommendations that your team provided proved exponentially beneficial to us here at G&D. Mainly with the retention and turnover rate, which was our main objective going into things, is a reduction in turnover and an increase in retention. And literally I've gone night to day and cut our turnover rate in half with just under 8 months of implementation. So 8 months worth of work, cut it in half. You helped us create a self-sufficient environment that we were able to rely on ourselves with. You gave us the tools and I guess expertise to integrate this into our solutions, and it's been so fruitful for us here in Ohio that we are now transitioning this program into our Canadian facility and our facility out in Mexico. So our 2023 objective is the whole North American region to have with these recommendations that you provide.
So what specific changes did you make in either your HR or your workforce development as a result of working with us?
Yeah, so the major, I guess, overall encompassing objectives that we had was training, redoing our orientation and onboarding process, moving from a temp to hire model to a perm entry position, and then also hiring a recruiter, a full-time recruiter dedicated to support the full-time initiative that we were working on.
Hopefully you have been able to see how Dr. Puleo applied grounded theory to improve employee retention, build a better culture, and increase manufacturing sustainability for Magnet clients. Grounded theory can work for any size company in any type of industry.